Many small farmers in Africa struggle to access knowledge on new technologies and innovative farming techniques. While commercial farmers often have access to some of the latest technological innovations through local and international agricultural trade shows, small farmers on the continent are often not exposed to these innovations. However, even if they are exposed to these technologies, they are unlikely to have the financial means to acquire the technology. Moreover, few can afford the risk of adopting new technologies that have not been trialed before. By involving research institutions across Africa and Europe, the Diversification Agriculture Project, known as DIVAGRI, is trialing innovative technologies first at identified pilot sites in the 5 African countries, and then involving small farmers in adapting these technologies so that they do not have to take the risk themselves. DIVAGRI currently has 12 pilot sites in the 5 African countries. DIVAGRI aims to increase the productivity, income and economic opportunities of small-scale farmers in Africa by implementing state-of-the-art and innovative bio-based solutions that will improve agricultural production, enable diversification of crops and increase added value, creating environmental, social and economic sustainability as well as generating new local economic opportunities. The DIVAGRI project proposes a wide range of bio-based innovative solutions adapted to the specific conditions in target countries. Ecosystem restoration in combination with diverse crop production in regenerative agricultural systems, mobile biorefineries for biomass conversion to high-value compounds and bioenergy, and the highly innovative clay-based micro-irrigation system, SLEKI, self-regulating, low-energy, clay-based irrigation, are solutions developed by DIVAGRI. In addition, building on community participation and co-development of collaborative business models, the project enables smallholder farmers to increase income and generate new economic opportunities while promoting food security, real rural opportunities, and sustainability. The focus of this project is not only on the primary production sector, but also on the food and bio-based industries, thus promoting new partnerships between producers, processors, retailers and consumers, and opening new sustainable avenues for business, services, and value chains in support of rural communities. The main aim of the workshop is to develop small-scale farmers into successful farming entrepreneurs by removing potential barriers to them achieving their goals. The workshop achieved this through a series of interactive discussions and reflective exercises where participants explored the contrast between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset, learning how the latter can significantly enhance their approach to challenges in setting up their farming enterprises. The need to overcome the fixed mindset was important when becoming agripreneur. It was necessary to highlight triggers such as new challenges or failures that provoke self-limiting beliefs in oneself. The training emphasized that the future is not a predetermined path, but a creation that rather resulted from one's choices and actions. During the training, a guided visualization exercise helped participants imagine waking up in the future, picturing their environment, activities, and the societal context at 100 years old. This visualization aimed to personalize the abstract concept of the future, making it a tangible and actionable reality for each participant. By envisioning daily activities and personal interactions in a future scenario, participants connected emotionally and practically to their long-term goals. Participants discussed how to construct their future systematically, starting with fundamental values and building upwards towards complex, concrete goals and strategies to achieve them. Action plans were highlighted as essential tools for navigating the path to these envisioned futures, requiring clear goal definitions and periodic reassessments. The importance of agility and adaptability was stressed, with life paths likely needing adjustments in response to changing circumstances and insights. Furthermore, the workshop emphasized the critical role of stakeholders in one's life and organization, defining stakeholders as individuals, groups, or organizations that take an interest in, are impacted by, or can impact one's organization's actions. A significant focus was on the stakeholder mapping tool, which categorizes stakeholders by their power and interest levels, aiding in strategic stakeholder management and engagement planning. During the course, the facilitator discussed the management of stakeholders by understanding their expectations, needs, and the risks they perceive, which in turn influences their potential to impact the organization. Practical examples highlighted managing stakeholders through regular communication, meeting their needs, and mitigating perceived risks to prevent negative impacts on the organization. Setting SMART goals was another key focus, ensuring that goals and objectives were specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound, which aids in accurately measuring success and identifying areas for improvement. The workshop also included comprehensive insights into strategizing and planning, emphasizing the need for fact-based, creative, and elastic thinking in formulating effective strategies, broad, long-term plans to achieving specific goals, and the need to break these down into progression of short and medium-term goals. Participants learned to specify the steps they need to take to achieve their goals by preparing outline broad visions and specify the steps necessary to achieve these through detailed action plans, which include assigning tasks, determining required resources, and setting timelines. The workshop highlighted the importance of continuous improvement and adaptability using the Plan, Do, Check, Act cycle, underscoring the need for continuous assessment and adjustment of their process plans based on real-time feedback and changing conditions. Particularly for smaller businesses, which the participants represent, agility was stressed as a crucial advantage, enabling quicker adaptation to changes and opportunities compared to larger, less flexible organizations. The role of the farmers attending. Their role was to share their training insights with their fellow farmers back home and teach them the skills they learned. The role of the master trainers attending. Master trainers play a crucial role in the DIVAGRI project's capacity building program, which focuses on participatory research and development in collaboration with farming communities. They work with local extension officers, community developers, agricultural advisors, and other multipliers who are members of the Community of Practice, COP. Their primary responsibility is to facilitate the education and training of farmers and their families in the project's developed solutions, BBTs, that shall contribute to more stable and diversified revenues generated through sustainable farming practices. These trainers bridge the gap between project partners who provide expertise and resources and local implementers, further called community multipliers, who adapt and manage training activities at the community level, often on the demo farms. At the DIVAGRI training, 2 speakers came and spoke on small-scale farming enterprise development. The first of these speakers was Professor Tiaan Oosthuizen, speaking on this concept of food factories to produce better priced and better quality food for South Africans. The second of these speakers was Pieter Sarel from Herbs Aplenty, who runs a very successful farming enterprise near Caledon, specializing in organic botanicals.